start?
I think very soon, momentarily.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yay!
Soon.
Okay. Yes, okay, I can hear my own voice, so that means we're live. Hello! Hello, Facebook.
Hi.
Hello, Facebook world. Um, happy Wednesday! Woo! Um, this is the RCIIS Conversation Club, and we're meeting tonight to talk about culture. Lots of different parts of culture. We can talk about festivals and traditions and rituals and what we feel proud about from our various cultures. And we have a nice collection of cultures here and hopefully some more students joining us. So if you're tuning in on Facebook, please join the conversation and leave us comments and we'll interact with you as well. And yeah, let's start our conversation. So let's go around and we'll just introduce ourselves to each other and to the Facebook world. And we'll just say our name, where we're from, if we have any connection to RCIIS, maybe we are a graduate from there or a current student, and anything else you want to share about maybe something you're proud, something you love about your culture. That's good to start us thinking about culture, something you love about your culture. So let's start with Saki, because Saki has done this before.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Saki. Shiroma. I'm from Okinawa, and now I live in Toronto. And I take the class in RCIIS. Yeah, and I spend with Chinatsu during quarantine.
Nice. So yes, you're currently right now in RCIS, I think morning and afternoon classes online, right?
Yeah, morning and afternoon. Both.
And afternoon. Yeah. And that's cool. You quarantined with Chinatsu, who we will meet in a moment. Quarantine buddies. And what's something you feel proud about your culture? Something that you love?
Of course, food.
Aha.
I love. Maybe we love Japanese people love Japanese
we love.
food. But I miss Japanese food.
Yeah, me too.
Food is such a big part of culture. Hi, Mariana. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How
Hi.
are you?
I'm great. It's so good to see you again.
Yes.
Our Latin group is growing, so hopefully we'll have some more latecomers coming. Great. Okay, so Mariana, we're just going around and introducing ourselves to start. So let's go over to Tao next.
Hi guys, my name is Thảo and I'm from Vietnam. I'm
I think I'm excited because I think you're the first Vietnamese student we've had in the conversation club.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I'm
excited.
glad about that. I'm glad about that. Oh yeah. I'm living in Toronto now. Yeah, and I graduated from RCIS is last September, I think. Yeah, and what else?
What are you proud about Vietnamese culture?
I'm proud a lot of Vietnamese culture. Like we love about how can I say, like the food. I think all you guys, some of them just try the Vietnamese food in Toronto, and I'm proud of the people in Vietnam is really nice too. Yep, that's all.
So the food and the friendly people.
Yeah, the food and friendly people. Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, let's hear from Aldair next.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Aldair. I'm from Colombia. I wish be now in Toronto, but I live in Valledupar. It's a beautiful city in my country. I love my city. I love my country. I love the food of my country. It's so good. I'm proud of my culture because we are a people very friendly. We are a people very relaxed. We speak a lot. You can notice that. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, so you're saying you feel like there's a personality to Colombians that
Yeah.
you love, that they're
Right.
relaxed, that they're talkative. Yeah,
Yes,
nice.
you're right.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let's hear from Chinatsu next.
Okay, hi there. I'm Chinatsu. I'm from Japan, and then now I'm living in Toronto now. And what else? I forgot that.
You're like trying to get through. Doop, boop, boop, boop. What
Okay.
what do you feel proud of for your culture?
Okay. I'm from Okinawa Prefecture, and then Okinawa is kind of regional places, and then so Okinawa there are so many beautiful beaches, but in Toronto there's no beaches, right? So I want to I miss beautiful beaches, and then and then of course food.
Me too.
I took I'm a student at RCIIS, and I take pronunciation class in afternoon class. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, the beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Okinawa's
love
beaches.
beaches. So beautiful. Right. You know,
Oh,
Saki?
Yeah, when I miss the ocean, I listen the sound ocean
Oh,
or
yeah.
Hawaiian music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Sounds
makes
of
me to
wave.
calm down. Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
in
And
Colombia,
you
there are
too.
a lot of beaches too.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
And
Great.
Oh,
Vietnam
very
is
good.
known for its beaches too, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Me
It's
too.
a lot.
Oh,
Great. I want to go Colombia, yeah, someday.
Canada's not famous for its beaches. We have a
Um,
lot of like beautiful rocky beaches that I kind of like that
oh,
are kind of
yeah.
unique. But then we do have sandy beaches. Toronto does have beaches. There's a
Yeah,
whole neighborhood called the
yeah.
beaches.
But I went to Scarborough Bath.
Yes.
Yeah, I have been to there, but it's yeah, but it's
It's
like a
not
beach. It's not clear.
no. It's not like it's not a tropical style
Yeah,
beach at all.
yeah.
No. Very true. Okay, and Mariana,
Thank you.
tell us about you.
Hello, my name is Mariana. I am from Mexico. I visited Toronto one year ago, and Mexico is a beautiful country with people who is very close to you. Everyone, if you have a problem, everyone will be glad to help you. In here, and so it's very easy to make friends in the street. It's just like hello, and they will be so nice to answer like yeah, hello. And also if you have the opportunity to come to Mexico, please come to visit us, and I will show my country. Also the Mexican food is very delicious. I think it's the most thing that I like from here.
Nice. Yeah, nice. You guys are talking about often the food and the people, which is beautiful.
yeah.
I feel like I mean, I have my ideas of what, Japanese or Vietnamese culture or Latin cultures are known for, but I'm a Canadian, right? So you guys are the experts. But definitely, Mariana, when I think about um, Mexico, I love the Day of the Dead
Oh yeah.
festival, and I love mariachi. And actually, Aldir, one of my Colombian students yesterday was in my class, and I asked her to speak, and she pressed unmute, and there was this amazing singer, a man on the street, just performing beautiful music, and I was like, this is like a Disney movie about like Colombia. Like, it's just, I would never think of like a beautiful singer walking through the streets in Canada, but I do have that idea about.
Yes, it's so normal in my neighborhood, listening a lot of songs every day, all the day. You are listening song of your neighbor. You have songs in your house. Your all the people have music and all the day. You ever are listening music ever.
Nice, nice. Lots of music, lots of dancing. I mean, I'll introduce our topic of culture, that we'll be careful to not fall into stereotypes or generalizations, right? As we try to talk about the interesting differences, because it is interesting to highlight unique features of culture. So let's go around and just talk about what do you think your culture is most known for? Like, what do tourists or international visitors get excited about seeing or experiencing in your culture? What are those famous things that delight people coming from abroad?
So hard.
Anyone can start. It's kind of like, what is your culture most famous for? And if we say food, let's be more specific, or music, let's be more specific.
Yeah. Do you know the kimono?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Japanese traditional wear. And then it's like even we never wear that usually. So if you want to feel like Japan, so if you want to, you need to. I recommend that wear the kimono, and then eat some like a soba or rice cake or kind of Japanese food. Is so very you can feel that like Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you, here's a follow-up question about that. How do you, Chinatsu, feel about international tourists wearing or dressing up in kimono? Do you feel like that's weird? Do you think it's flattering and cool? How do you feel about it?
Oh, but it's a kimono is actually uncomfortable
Oh, yeah.
because it's so heavy and so tight around the stomach. So it's comfortable. It's yeah. It's uncomfortable, right? So but you can feel like a Japan, especially yeah.
So if you I guess feel was maybe the wrong word. What do you think about tourists wearing kimono? Like, if I travel to Japan and
Have you ever
I
this one?
start, no,
No, you
no. I know. I'll go everywhere after the pandemic. But if I came to Canada, if I came to Japan and I dressed in a kimono,
yeah.
would you think, oh, that's normal? Or is it a little bit something that you, like, Japanese people would, joke about the international people wearing kimono?
No way.
No, it's okay.
No way.
Well, I asked because there's a lot of discussion about people wearing the traditional clothing of other cultures in North America. And most people, I think, right now in North America feel like it's not appropriate. So
really?
people get in trouble, yes, for wearing traditional clothing of another culture. They call it cultural appropriation.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I was curious about your feelings, because it sounds like Japanese tourism invites that.
Yeah, of course.
It says, try on our kimonos. This is okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Saki, do you have any opinions about this too?
Oh, exactly. Please wear and please feel like Japanese.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so sweet. Definitely in Canada, you like, if you're not Japanese, you're not really welcome.
Sometimes,
I think that you
yeah,
go ahead.
sometimes I impressed foreigner know about Japanese and they studied about Japanese. I impressed more than me. They have knowledge about Japanese.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. So
And
you
they
feel,
believe a samurai.
yeah, it's like they're honoring your culture. They're complimenting the culture.
Yeah.
What if they didn't know about Japanese culture? Would you then be like,
To be honest, I don't know about Japanese culture.
But some people wear that weird t-shirts. It's kind of it's
with Japanese writing?
yes.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit weird, but it's so
but
funny. Yeah.
I really like the style of Japanese. Like I usually shopping around Japanese store in the mall, so I really like you guys' style. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Thank you.
And Aldair was going to say something earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna say, do you need now Colombia, because it's
Oh.
so so beautiful, and the meetings of RCIS, I have seen a lot of people Japanese, so
Yeah,
I
a lot.
now I wanna I wanna know Japanese. I don't know why, but I'm interested in this country.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think like international schools should be like, everyone should go to international school. Like every class, like not just English, should be like, we should learn math with people from around the world. Like now we learn online anyway. We could totally have international schools, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never was thinking about Japan or China. Never never was thinking about it. But now I'm looking for Chinese food. I'm looking for tourist attraction on China. It's
You
so good.
should go.
You should go
Yeah.
to Japan.
Yeah, if
You
you come
will
to
really love their culture. You really love
yeah.
their culture. Yeah.
Yes.
So we've heard from everyone a little bit on this topic. Mariana, how do you feel
Yeah.
about, let's say, like, if Canadians or Americans, you know, sort of take up Mexican culture? Like, I think sometimes in places, maybe in the US, they might celebrate Day of the Dead type festivals, and they might paint their face in certain ways. How do you feel about that?
When I see that in people that are from another countries, I just feel happy because they know about our culture.
Mm.
So also when do you know about the movie Coco?
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it.
I felt very happy when the movie realized, because everyone could know about that culture a little bit more. Also, feel very the same feelings with us, like a wow, this is the Dead of the Dead, and they will understand a little bit more. So I just feel happy because they can know about that.
Well, it's good
Yeah.
that you like the movie of Coco. Like, it could be bad. If Coco was a bad movie or didn't represent authentic Mexican culture, then it would be a different story, right? I think Disney has been criticized many times over its history of misrepresenting culture.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Pocahontas or Mulan would be okay nowadays if they made those, maybe. But hi, Yuri. We have a new friend.
Hi, I'm sorry for being late. I'm sorry for getting. I'm so sorry.
No problem. No, this is a casual thing. You're very welcome. Yuri, are you in Toronto or where are you?
I'm in Toronto.
Wow, this is a big Toronto group right now. And
Yeah.
where are you from?
All right. My nationality or where do you live in now?
Where are you from originally?
Yeah, I'm from Japan.
And which part of, we've got two Okinawa, what do I say? Okinawans? Okay, Okinawans?
Okinawan. Yeah, Okinawan.
Okinawans?
I'm Okinawan too.
Oh, oh my
We are
God.
Okinawan. We are
Yeah,
friends.
we are friends.
Okay, this has become an Okinawa party. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Um,
Welcome to Okinawa. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about, we're just talking about representations of our culture in art or maybe in movies. Mariana likes how Coco introduces other people to Mexican culture. Do any of you guys have an experience of a movie or some form of art where you didn't like how they represented your culture? A negative representation or maybe a positive one?
I think there is a movie, it's called El Paseo. It's a representative of personality, Colombian personality. I think it's the same personality. The actors were so good because like the actors doing the movie like this is the people Colombian.
So you felt like it was authentic, it was good because the actors were actually Colombian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Any representations of Vietnam or of Japan in the media that you've reacted to? Or from Mariana, maybe a different representation of Mexican culture in a movie or
In the US movies, sometimes they show Mexico like a very like a dangerous country, and also yeah, it could be dangerous sometimes, but they show like a very extreme, or they don't show like the reality. Also, they just show like a Mexico, like a very poor and without buildings, like so that is like a bad representation that I don't agree with that.
yeah. I'm sure that because movies often sensationalize things or make things more dramatic, I can definitely imagine that happening about historical events or cultures around the world. Let's go around and talk about what do you think is we talked about what we think is famous in our culture. What do other people enjoy? Let's talk more about what we think is like the coolest part of our cultures. Like what is really unique about our different cultures? You could think of it as, yeah, sorry. And you could also recommend a certain place or certain festival or something that you think we should experience from your culture.
In Okinawa, we have festival name, we call the name Naha Great Tug of War. Like this. This is a festival.
Tug of war.
Tug of war. And about total length of 200 meters. And yeah, everyone put the tag, and everyone bring them country, and this how do you say, rope. This rope is a luck charm. We call in Japanese believe this, Okinawan people believe this rope is a luck of a charm.
Mm.
So long, and you can see the Okinawan traditional dance performance. So fun, and there are many people.
Yes, but actually, I have never taken this festival.
Yeah, sometimes dangerous to many
Yeah,
people.
it's just a little bit dangerous
Is that because
there's
of
so many
the
people.
tourists? Too many tourists come?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the trouble is festivals can become dangerous because there's just millions of people, and when there's millions of people, there might be one crazy person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Tug of war. I would never know that about. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I feel like I cut you off earlier, Aldair. Were you going to say something?
I was saying in Colombia there is a festival in my city. There is a festival called Festival de la Leyenda Vallenata, and translated is Festival of Legend Vallenata. I don't know. Es Vallenato Silvestre. I don't know. Do you know Silvestre? No,
Is this an
Silvestre
instrument?
is a singer, famous
Oh.
singer of Vallenato.
Oh, okay.
Well, there is a festival that's very famous in my country, and in this age, a lot of people come here for the festival. It's a it's a crazy. The city is a crazy when the festival is going. A lot of people of a lot of people of every country in the world. USA, Chile, Mexico. A lot of people of every country in the world come here for the festival. It's so
So
cool.
so this sounds like also regional, just your city, right?
Well, it's general. It's in the
Oh.
country general, but this the vallenato is of my city. It's traditional in my city, but the vallenato is very famous in the world in my country. The vallenato is a kind of music. So it's very famous here in my city, and in the country. It's very famous. Every people's listen vallenato all the day.
Okay, amazing. Why don't we start putting the names of these festivals in the chat, so then if anyone's curious, we can Google it after.
Yeah.
Great. We haven't heard anything about Vietnam for a little bit. Tao, what is the really unique, cool part of Vietnamese culture you could tell us about?
Oh, it's really hard to say. I think almost Vietnamese people culture is just I enjoy one of special festival from my country is Lunar New Year. Have you guys heard about Lunar New Year? Yes, you guys can call it that. Um, it's kind of like very big festival from my country. Like we can have like a month to like stay home with a vacation. Like no one need to go to school or need to work. Like we just stay home for a month to enjoy the Lunar New Year. And I think it's hard to say. Like with in this festival, everyone in my country they prepare for many things to decorate from their house, and like go to supermarket to buy food and clothes, and yeah, many things they need to prepare for the Lunar New Year.
So Lunar New Year is the most important like holiday for the
Yeah.
whole year?
Yeah. It take place from around the late January and early February. Yeah, a lot of people from many countries to back to my country just for like join us with the festival.
You will miss it, or are you going to your country for this celebration?
Oh yeah, I do. I really hope I can back to my country to enjoy with my family, but because I still have to study and working in Canada, so that's why I cannot back like 3 years. So I hope next year I can be back in there. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what do you miss for all the people in Toronto? What do you miss the most about your culture right now?
Oh, I made about the lucky money.
Lucky money that you
Yeah.
receive. Tell us about
Yeah.
this.
Oh yeah. Usually people in my country, like in the first day of the year, they like almost people will like children and older people who are under 18, they will receive the lucky money from the adult people. Yeah.
And why is it called lucky money? Is the money more good luck at this time of year, or is the money to give them luck, or what is the significance or meaning there?
They have meaning because they give for you the money of the first year is just the wish you have the good luck for the upcoming year. Yeah, so that's why they give for you this money, but the money is really new one. Yeah, and they give it for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
miss it.
the luck or the money?
Yeah.
Nice. We haven't heard from Yuri. Yuri's been quiet so far. Yuri, wow, I forget what my last question was. Oh yeah, what do you miss? What do you miss most about Okinawa right now?
Actually, I miss the most is like our culture, like food, Okinawan food, because Okinawan food is totally different from mainland Japan. So, like our I don't know what to say in English, but yeah, it's a totally different. Like our Okinawa soba. Soba means like our
Noodle?
usually noodle, kind of noodle, but like not same mainland Japan soba and Okinawan soba. Yeah, Okinawan soba made from made from flour.
Flour? Yeah.
And then yeah, usually mainland soba uses soba flour called soba flour. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I really delicious. So I really miss it. And then also snacks, Okinawan, yeah, cookies. Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Nice.
especially for the yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Let's go back into kind of the territory of festivals. What are the best like parties, festivals, holidays? When do people have the most fun and really celebrate in your culture?
Mm.
In Colombia, the people likes a lot of parties, so it's so hard this question. There
You
are a
can't
lot of celebration. There are a lot of festival, carnival. In Colombia, the people like so much the parties.
So you can't decide. There's not one that's much bigger than the others.
Oh, all the parties are bigger, so bigger.
Okay, which one is most unique? Like if I wanted to travel to Colombia, for the greatest party of my life, which one would it be?
For the personality in the city, I think Carnaval de Barranquilla. So I think it's a good carnival. It's a big carnival. There are a lot of people of every country in the world. You cannot miss it.
Okay, nice. Okay, write that one in the chat too, so we can see the spelling.
Yeah,
Please.
I want
Yeah.
to. What?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard can catch this.
Okay, what do we want to? Let me think of another. You guys can ask questions related to culture as well. I have a list, but you guys can talk about things. Let's go back to Aldair was saying that like since studying or going to RCIIS meetings, he said. Do you mean classes or like events? When you said earlier about RCIIS meetings, you've become interested in Japan and Japanese culture?
Yeah.
Was that from RCIIS classes or from like events like this?
I was saying RCIIS class for
Classes.
yeah, because
Okay.
I see in live on Facebook. I see this live when I am now.
Oh,
So,
okay. So great. So Aldair was saying he is now fascinated by Japanese culture. So let's talk about other cultures that are not our own that we think are super cool or you really want to know more about.
I wanna know more about. I wanna use Saki or anybody say me if I'm going to Sakinawa,
Okinawa.
Okinawa. What type of kind of food or events I cannot miss it.
Music?
I cannot miss
Miss
it.
it. Miss
Yeah,
it.
So something you
Yeah.
you would recommend to him.
yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
food?
mhm.
And I think anything, right? All the year you're
Yeah.
asking for anything that he should know about Okinawa that he should not miss out knowing about.
Yeah, because I don't have not idea about Okinawa, so
Okay. Oh, but Okinawa has there's so many good things and like
Yeah.
food festival. Oh, I recommend you like Asa festival.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Asa is a kind of dance, but use like drums, big drums, and then performer wear the traditional costumes, and then it's so huge, so big festival, and it's kind of dancing. Yeah, it's so big festival. Okinawan people, maybe almost Okinawan people love the festival.
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
Colombians are very good dancers.
Really? Yeah, you don't miss it. Yeah.
I've seen videos of the big drum playing. That's
Yes,
very cool.
like a
Yeah,
so big drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very cool. Very cool. So like let's go into that. Let's go into amazing traditional maybe music and dance and art forms from our cultures.
Vallenato again. You need see it because it's a famous kind of music in my country. Most in my city. Uh, my city is the biggest singer of vallenato. They born here in my city or closer to my city. So my city is the I don't know how can I say cuna? Crowley of singers vallenato.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool. Nice.
Oh,
Crowd.
so
I'm going to type in the chat the
So-
kind of music.
Sounds good. And Saki, I think Aldair gave you a really cool nickname where he combined Saki and Okinawa, and he said Sakinawa. So now that's so cool because in Toronto there's Leslieville, which I feel like, oh, it's my neighborhood. So now there's Sakinawa as well, which is amazing.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah, it's where Saki lives. Yeah.
Don't miss it, Okinawans.
Mariana, tell us something more about traditional Mexican music or dance or art.
I think in here the traditional music in Mexico is the mariachi. Obviously, have you ever listened to the mariachi? I will write in the chat after the meeting. You can,
Please.
I just search mariachi playlists on Spotify. So if you have Spotify, it's very easy.
Can you share your playlist?
Yeah, it's very weird. It's all over the place.
yeah, I think it's like the most famous music of Mexico, but nowadays a lot of people like Latin music to listen Latin music. So like a K-pop, like around the world music.
And I'm always confused as a sort of ignorant Canadian about where the origins of different Latin dance styles come from. So can Mariana and Aldair help us out about what are authentic Mexican dance styles and what are authentic Colombian dance styles? Or are they kind of like different cultures influence and borrow from each other?
I think every culture influences another because in a part of this country the dance is salsa, but here in the coast where I am, it's the vallenato. So it's different in the coast and the south and the west and the it's different the kind of dance.
Is there, I know that like maybe in Brazil, like different cities in Brazil will say like, oh, our carnival is the best. Are there different kind of feelings in Latin America about like, oh, this is our dance style, we invented it? Are there, yeah.
I think we have dances for Brazil, for every country we dance. Like we are a good dancers, so we have a lot of kind of dance. So you know.
Mariana, what do you think about the dance styles? Are there some dance styles that Mexicans say these are Mexican dance styles?
I think in Mexico is like we like all the kind of dances. So it's hard to just choose one. But I think could be, I don't know, it's really hard because Mexican people is very happy people and they just enjoy to dance every music, just on music. So I can choose one.
Yeah. So yeah, it sounds like the dance forms are shared among different countries and different regions.
Yeah.
Tao, is there are there traditional dance forms in Vietnam that you know about?
Is it a lot? But I know one of them is the lion dragon dance. Have you ever heard about it?
Tell us.
Put on
Tell more.
the something and like
It's like three. It's like four men or more than this, that one of them is will carry some the lion, the dragon or the lion head, and then they just dance with around the around like the Lunar New Year or some business open. Like it's kind of like bring the happiness or and the lucky come to the store or the that day.
But just men or there are women.
I think almost men because it's really hard. It's really heavy to carry the head of the lion, right? So it's just for men.
I get it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You guys should
I want to
like
try it.
it looks
After
really
the
cool.
after the meet, I will try it. I'm going for. I will search that and I will try it.
Oh yeah, you should.
Tao has mentioned luck a lot, which I do think is a big part of different cultures, like ideas about what causes good luck, what causes bad luck. My class today was talking about, or yesterday we were talking about superstitions, like a black cat is bad luck, or
Okay,
if you
yeah.
break a mirror, or walking under a ladder. And some are specific to culture, and some are very universal, like everybody agrees on that superstition. Do you guys have any interesting superstitions from your culture? Superstitions are like not scientific beliefs in either good luck or bad luck happening.
In Japan, I'm not sure, but in Japan, the building there's no full floor because not good meaning.
Oh.
And
What is it? Pass away? Yeah. The
Oh,
meaning of pass away in Japanese.
oh, number
Some
4.
building,
Yeah.
no full floor.
Okay, because it has a connection to the word for death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just like how in Canada, some buildings will skip the 13th floor.
Yeah.
But I'm in my virtual teaching room. I teach in room 13 and I'm like, but knock on wood, nothing bad has happened so far. Yeah. Yeah.
so funny.
But definitely I've heard from different students, different cultures, different superstitions. I feel like, Mariana, you had a Korean friend who was going to join us tonight. I'm sad that that student didn't come because I think there's cool superstitions in Korea as well.
Yeah, actually, he will wanna come, but he has another thing.
Oh, yes.
He told me that is in the superstition, they think that when someone write their name in with red color is a bad thing because they think that you're wishing that you wanna that they die.
Right. Yeah.
In Colombia, it's so weird because in the New Year, the 31 of December, you put under the table, and that will get you a partner or a girlfriend or boyfriend for the next year.
What? You go under the table?
Under the table, and you receive the New Year under the table.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's interesting to know.
It's for good luck.
I've never heard that one. But in all the Hollywood movies, at the time when it strikes midnight on New Year's, you're supposed to kiss. So you'd have to take but I guess this is for single people, right? Single people go under the table. Everyone else is kissing.
Obviously.
It probably started with single people just feeling sad and like hiding under the table. No one's kissing me. Oh, that's funny.
Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried it?
Nah, I've tried the last year, but don't.
No, it's not
it's
work
not
on
for
you.
me. It's not for me. I think I need find other way for get get
Oh, we
partner.
have a comment from another Japanese student on Facebook saying, "Don't cut your nails in the night because you will miss the moment when your parents die."
Oh,
wow,
yes.
good to know. Yes.
Terrible,
Something
You
like
didn't know
that.
that, but
terrible superstitions about parents dying, eh? I think it was a Brazilian student who told me about if your flip-flop, you guys know flip-flops? The sandals, yeah, that go in between your toe,
yeah.
like beach sandals. If one lands face down on the beach, I think they said your mother will die. I
Oh,
don't know. Brazilians who are watching, correct me. I think that's what I've also heard from, maybe it was from a Mexican student or some culture, about if you are sweeping and you sweep with a broom over someone's feet, that can be bad, I think. Or maybe it's good, you get married. I forget.
Mm.
No, not from these cultures.
In Mexico, I heard at the beginning of the year, like in the New Year's Eve, if you sweep like for outside, like you have to open the door of your home and start to sweep. If you do that, you're going to have a good year because all the bad vibes are going outside.
Oh.
no, it's really opposite with my country. In the New Year Eve, if you like sweep everything out the door, it's like everything like a good luck or everything just go out and nothing inside. So you have to keep it in your house after 3 days. Yeah.
That really is the opposite. Yeah. Which one should I do? I'm in Canada. I don't know. I just sweep it in a circle on the door frame.
And you can slip them like one is you just sweep them out and one you keep inside is better
Yes.
for you.
Split it in half. This is cool. I'm getting ideas for, I think the next conversation club should be about the holidays, like Christmas, New Year's, this time of year, Lunar New Year. And then, but New Year's resolutions is a good conversation topic
Yeah.
too. Yeah. But any other superstitions someone wants to tell us about?
In my
I
country,
like
when
to-
yeah, go ahead.
just go ahead, no worry.
No worry, go ahead.
Okay,
Um,
Tao, you go.
I heard about like if you give for someone the gift like shoe have I don't know about this true, but a lot of people tell me about like if you give for someone the shoe on their birthday or some gift, like you guys will broken the relationship of these people.
Oh no.
Oh.
I heard about that, but I'm not sure it's true or just like something.
I've heard that too. Maybe it was
yeah.
from Korean students. I think it was that if you give the gift of shoes, your partner will then run away from you.
Yeah, run away.
Oh yeah.
They will leave you. Yeah.
I have another superstition in Mexico that is also at the beginning of the year. You have to, if you want to travel the next year, you have to, at 12, you have to go out with your luggage and go around your block or your street, just your street. And that means that in maybe in 6 months, you will have a travel, you will have a trip.
I need try it.
We have a lot of things to do when we finish this
Yeah.
this conversation.
We have a lot to do.
Do you guys have my students yesterday were talking about the tradition of throwing salt. Throwing salt over both shoulders. Any salt rituals in your cultures?
Nah. Here the people walk around big girls mountains, horse them with a I don't know really with a whip. They are walking with a whip, horse them, walking around bigger mountain.
On a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, so on a mountain, whip your horse,
Yeah.
and that will be good.
They, they are walking up the mountain, and while they are walking, they horse them with the whip. They golpear. Let me a minute.
I follow you. I just want to know, is this for good luck? Is it so you reach the top of the mountain, or what happens?
I don't know. It's for ritual people, Christian peoples. Sometimes Christian people do it, but a lot of people Christian don't do it because it's a little weird.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying they hit or whip the horse or themselves?
Themselves
Yes.
and their backs.
Yeah, that's a very old certain kind of practice of yeah, people punishing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. People still do that in some parts of Colombia?
And in my city, the people don't do it, but close to my city, the people do it. Do it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
We're all thinking, oh, I don't think I'll try that one. No,
I don't want to try it.
that doesn't
I don't-
sound so fun. Yeah. Nice.
Other
Yeah.
other superstition in my country is when you are sleeping, you in the afternoon or at the night, you cannot go out. Wake up and go out because it's bad luck for you. And if you are sleeping, you must keep sleeping. You cannot go out for the street or for everywhere. You cannot because someone can hurt you or someone it's bad luck for you.
I wish I had some cute Canadian superstitions to share, but I don't know any. Like, there's no like, when you see a beaver, drink some maple syrup. Like, I don't know any Canadian specific one. I definitely don't open my umbrella indoors.
Why?
It's bad
Why?
luck.
Yeah, it's bad luck for my culture too.
I don't walk under a ladder. I don't like the number 13 sometimes.
But
Those are the
it's
biggies.
it's a personal tradition or it's in general.
No, these are general. This is not
Oh.
Leslie. Leslie's not superstitious. These are well-known kind of superstitions. But one of our Facebook commenters says that she thinks there's a Korean superstition of don't use two pillows when you sleep alone because a ghost will use the other pillow.
No. I love to
I don't want.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
Well, I think a lot of people have the two pillows on the
Yeah.
bed. So
No.
Yeah.
maybe we've been sleeping with ghosts our whole lives.
No.
Leslie, don't scare
Yeah,
us.
we
Leslie,
can-
don't scare us.
I don't believe it, but I don't try it.
Wow, brave.
Nice. Anything else you guys want to talk about for culture? We could talk about social behavior, trends, famous people from our cultures.
I like Japanese culture. We say before we eat something, we say "itadakimasu." This is I like this culture. But if I try to say in English, but
Bon appetit is French,
is
but
it
it's a bon appetit means itadakimasu is greeting to start the meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a good culture.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Phrases to be, yeah, to start a meal. So you're saying, Saki, it's not just saying let's start. It's saying thank you. Is it saying thank you for the
Yeah.
food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
This word is appreciate. We appreciate for cook and appreciate ingredient everything.
Yeah.
and this phrase, I feel like in English that would be like people saying more of a religious statement of giving thanks, saying grace. They call it for, or maybe in Christianity. But is this statement in Japanese, is it not connected to religion? Or
Yeah, I
was
think
its
so.
beginning religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also like we say "gotsu-sama" after dinner, and also after every dish, every meal. Yeah, also like thank you for blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, as well as
Thank you
itadakimasu.
for cooking. Like thank
Yeah,
you for
or
ratings.
yeah,
For
you're so delicious. Like
Yeah.
something like that.
I think it's interesting, like what values in cultures and what rituals in cultures come from religion and which still are religious and which are not religious but originally were religious. Like, do you think these traditions in Japan are connected to an older kind of connection with like Buddhism or Shinto or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, part of our culture maybe connect with like a older religion. I think I'm not sure.
In Colombia say buen provecho.
Oh, you have?
Buen provecho is when you are ready for eat. Someone say you buen provecho. I think I think in Mexico as well.
And what would be the English translation of that?
Have a good meal.
So very similar to bon appetit. Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Casual English speakers sometimes say dig in.
Begin.
So the idea is like you are digging into the field. So that's very casual. They say, dig in, everybody.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. It's not as nice as the Japanese phrase of thanking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we're at 8 p.m. I'm always sad when we're at our hour time because it feels like it goes by quickly. But thank you to, oh, look, our teacher Nushin is joining us. Hi, Nushin. It's watching on Facebook. That's so lovely. So thank you to people who joined us on Facebook. Thank you to these beautiful people here who were so nice representing their cultures online on Facebook today. If you are watching this on Facebook and you're interested in participating in this club, we love to have new people join each time. You can email RCIIS. You can email us at contact@rciis.ca, and we'd love to have you participate in this fun event. The next one's Wednesday, December 16th in 2 weeks, same time, 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, well, we'll say bye to our Facebook friends. Bye, Facebook.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. All right.